about death, you see yourself living and you see yourself fulfilling destiny. We are here on ground and God is helping us. If God is in charge, why are you worrying yourself? Just do what God wants you to do. If you, I know some friends, every blessed day they will spend not less than 10,000 naira to drink pepper soup, to drink beer, all those kind of thing. I told them, I say, if you be using half of this money to finance, like I was telling my community chairman, I say, this money, all this one talking, you want to tell me want to tell me we should do it like this. Don't tell us what to do. What we need now is finance. Finance our freedom, our recognition will come. And what our recognition will come, everything will fizzle out. All this you see as challenge, you will see them fizzle out. One was telling me, hey, bad day for Mazin and Kanu. I said, do you think that they will just release Mazin and Kanu after spending millions of dollars, billions of naira? You think they will just release Mazin and Kanu like that? They will not. But God will harden their heart to receive what Pharaoh received in Egypt. They cannot let Biafra go just ordinary like that. They need to see strong thing. And for them to see the strong thing is what you are doing. Please, if you know that God bless you with the money, we need it for our freedom.
Guys,
This is
hold
not
on.
the time.
Breaking news. There's a breaking news. CEO, hold on. No.
All right.
Prime Minister just dropped some messages for Onitsha. Can
Okay.
somebody play it to us for us? I just posted it. I think
All right.
a new information. Guys,
Okay.
can you play it? Where is our senior citizen Ben? Ben, come on. Toti Ville. Toti, can you play this PM that is on JT? Can somebody play it for us? 1 million, are you there?
Yes.
Who can play this our PM speech on the JT for us? CEO, can you play it?
Then
No,
allow
I
them
don't even have it.
until you get
Okay.
it.
Can't you play it
Have
for
it
us?
here.
No, I need another device to be able to play it.
Okay, I don't have a two device. No.
Senior citizen Ben,
What,
come on. You need to hear this.
what about 1 million? Is it not there?
1 million is here, but it's not saying anything. 1 million. Can you play the PM's speech on the JT for us? I think it's a new speech. Is this not a new?
Someone should play it and give us update, please.
Okay. Okay. Go on, sir. If you have.
Like as I was saying, this is not time to slide down or pick offense or become emotional so that your work will not, go in vain. Because many people they have labored, but because of the enemy of their soul, you see they're falling out just for no reason. And that is not the will of God for all of us. Please let us come together, have one mind. This battle need all of us to have one mind. We will win the battle because God is on our side. You know, by the reason of this designation, they are being very careful. If it were to be before, today they will record they killed 3 or 4 people or 5 people or 10. But it's not like that. So that's to show that God is in control. Please let everybody buckle up, join this train. Join this train of salvation, because if you are not in this boat, you will regret it. If you are in this boat, don't even think about going out, because if you go out, you will perish outside. Please, my people, we are winning. God is on our side. God can never lose any battle. I have never seen that God lost a battle. So if you are here with us, please mean business with what we are doing. We have wonderful people that God has blessed. Great lecturers. When they talk to you, your head will open. Unless you don't want to follow. There's nothing we are lacking here. We have the best prime minister recently that God is using at this particular time. If you see anybody still telling you about they're taking the position of Samuel, know that that person is not even born for this business. The business we are doing now is not the business you begin to talk anyhow. It's not the business you begin to think that they are not doing treating this person well. I know the battle I faced with our Enugu former admin. I told him, and anything I say with my mouth, God always honors it. I say you will regret this thing you are doing. Every time you go to meeting, they're saying saboteur, 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 saboteur. I say, why are you disturbed that he's talking about saboteur? Are you a saboteur? By the time I hammer him home, he say it's not me, oh, it's what they say. I say, who is saying it? But you believe it. You'll be telling me, you say that our platform, we should not put anything, we should not take side. But now you are posting something about this useless CRC. But when we post something about what is happening in Briggy, you will delete it. What are you doing? Why did you hate NKERE so much? He said, I said, NKERE is a great blessing. God brought him for this season. Even our former prime minister hold him to high esteem. That was when he said that I wish you NKERE blessing. And I say amen. Because of $50 that Obi Ogbodo was the one that used all those things. $50. I don't have all the time, my man, but that cannot, because where I am going, nothing will disturb me. Nothing will distract me. Not even $20 billion. Because we have to present or leave a legacy for our children. If we fail, even God will not be happy. Our children will not be happy for us. Please, this is the last push that we are in. If you know what you can do it. Don't even have double mind. And see yourself as favored and you're a blessed child. That day, for this reason, that's why you are alive. And if you fail to do it, which means their people is better than you. Anything you know you can do, you have the ability. You are in homeland. Instead of using those money to spend every day, every week, to drink and to eat a pepper soup, please, it's only who is alive that will eat pepper soup. Oh. If you don't eat pepper soup today and you get your freedom, you will eat all the pepper soup you want in this life. After all, you go there and eat a cow pepper soup, and that cow meat is another spare, another problem that you will have. Because after eating it, you'll be thinking about how Nigeria will work, and Nigeria cannot work because God has rejected Nigeria.
Thank you.
That's the truth. God has rejected Nigeria entirely.
CEO.
Yeah.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you.
Because I have
Thank you.
to full naga. And yeah, because I'm trying to stand up before we go.
So I've spoken what I want to. I just want to encourage our people to buckle up. That we are in the last finishing line. No time to waste. No time to think otherwise. We will win this battle because God is on our side. God bless you all. I eat.
Yes, we're winning already. You understand? Well, we must also join forces together. We must join funds together. You understand? And why is our brothers in homeland and battling it out with Soludo? You know, they battle it out, wholly because imagine sovereign Biafran nation. What it? What being
Thank you for sharing.
fighting
Thank
for.
you. It's what I see
you
everybody.
dedicating your time for. It will wipe everybody's tears.
It is almost at the end. The mirror of the world is on.
This imagine sovereign Biafran nation.
America is watching.
It will really wipe our tears.
Keep it up. They win.
Biafra will be quite clean. Have you heard that the cleanest country in this whole world is Japan? Japan will wash their car, there's this vehicle that collect dust bins. How do you say it in our place? People that collect, vehicles that collect trash. They said that their trash vehicle is as clean as new always. That the streets, that you won't see one white paper on the street. I've not been to Japan. Who is from Japan here? Who is living in Japan? You know, they said Japan is the cleanest place you can be in. That their streets, they wash the floor, they wash the main road, how do you disinfect? How do you say disinfect? You know, sanitize. They sanitize the air, they sanitize the main road, they wash the main road. You wash your car. They said their cars is always clean. Guys, have you heard about this? We would
In
love
the
to also
Japan,
see
not
this.
That,
an
that,
apply.
that's what our leader said. He said that if we are eating something and it fell on the ground, you pick it because nothing, no sound to touch what you are eating. You pick it. It's like a mirror.
You know, so this is what imagine sovereign Biafra nation will look like, where everywhere is clean, people are orderly. When you go to the maybe to the post office, you know, you stay in line turn by turn. This is all our dreams. So when you are sorting it out with Soludo, sort it real out, because Soludo have nothing to give to you. All these terrorist governors in Biafra land, they don't have anything to give to you to compare to what is coming. And imagine sovereign Biafra nation. You will be free and be free indeed. I mean, basic life amenities, you can be sure of that. Nobody will use our construct road to use it to run for an election campaign in Biafra land. It's not possible. Nobody will use, I will give you pipe bomb water to run for an election campaign in this sovereign Biafra nation. Other possible. Already it has entered into basic life amenities in Biafra land. So when anybody that wants to run for any campaign or any position, political position, we will go and look for a topic. We will really go and prepare and look for a topic to be able to convince our people. But I tell you, one must be that you must be an honest man, a sincere man, God-fearing man, before you get any position in emerging sovereign Biafra nation. We don't need terrorists. We don't need confused people. We have to really check you out and find out if you are able to take care of your family before you come to take care of the African nation or lead our people. We must make sure you're able to lead your own direct family, because you must be able to remove the plank in your eyes before you look for sawdust and another person's eyes. You know what I mean? So, emerging sovereign Biafra nation is worth fighting for, is worth dreaming for, is worth funding for, is worth taking our time, like since morning we've been here, or since noon we've been here, is worth it. We are sick and tired of staying in another man's land. They will tell you, it's a mockery statement. Anywhere you go, if you don't see a Igbo man there, the place is dead. That's a mockery. It's not a compliment. It's a mockery. It's not a compliment at all. Because we have not become Johnny Walker.
Tell them.
Every day, Biafrans, Igbos are doing Wakadupe everywhere. They are in the desert, they are in the high seas, they are everywhere. It's a mockery. It's not a compliment. So anybody that is singing that kind of song for you, just tell the person, come on for road, you don't know what you're talking. Do we rear cows? Do we rear sheep? When have we become like the Fulanese? They're always moving from one place to other with their cow. Very soon now, they will also expect you to carry cow and be going anywhere you don't see any country, you don't see Igbo man, the place is dead. You know what? I'm going to try to be a man in Brown. I was saying, no what? You know what? It one now. Stop
ịma
pretending.
ọ ka aha ka eji na-asa ha isi ndị ara abịa ha bịa chefuzie na ha nwere obodo, chefuzie na ha nwere ala, ha bịa chefuzie ha na-eku na-ezuzigharị ewerekwana ya gị gịgara ahịa n'egwu ma ndị gụrụ egwu ma ndị na-agụ ha niile wụ ofeke ha niile nwede ihe ọbụla igosiri na ndị awụ ihe a just no were awa culture were ihe niile gbasara anyị were na-achọ sọsọ ego na-ezuzagharị let's come na all those states oke amamihe ndị oke ọchịchọ pụtanụ na ka anyị bịanụ ka anyị zọta ala unu na-ezuzagharị ofeke.
You understand? They will tell you, the one that is reigning now, everybody is becoming more Igbo than the other. What is that? Before you know it, they will wear red cap and they begin to do. Before you know it, they are dancing and they say their culture. What is wrong with that thing? That something is wrong. Something is in the air that we don't even, people are not grabbing at all or grasping at all. Suddenly now, they now know Biafra have culture, Igbos have. There's something in the air that is square going on. Anybody you meet and he will speak Igbo, she will speak Igbo to you first before you. I mean, as if he or she is now becoming more Igbo than you. Something is wrong with that person. Is either that person is genetic intermixed breed, or it's not even Igbo at all. And they are trying to begin. You see, there's a displacement going on in Biafra land. Guys, wake up. A real displacement going on. That was how Cubano chief priest came back from Christmas and anywhere he went to, only to call our grandmas and pas and our brothers and sisters, uncles with plates. All of them landed in his house with plates. Babia la nyatum rice, babia la nyatum tomato. But we don't celebrate Christmas like that. We don't. That is not our culture. That is not our way of life. When I want to give you something, I'll come to you. I'll go to you. If I came back and I want to celebrate Christmas for my people, what do? I'll begin to go to everybody's house, one by one, one by one. That's the real giving. But when you're in your house, everybody's carrying plates to you. You have become lord over, you're lording it over your people. And this kind of monkey movement is where they now collect your destiny, collect your increase for the year, collect anything that God will have. Is ritualistic and is real. They will collect your destiny. That's the way they say it in church. They will collect your destiny from giving you rice and giving you shekere change. They will give you. And then you now go back after Christmas to continue with your hustling, only to find out that it has become even worse because you have sold it out in a plate of rice they gave you. This is not our people. Something is wrong. Something is changing, and we must stop it. Your friends are turned to become Babi Allah. Every Christmas, they are carrying plate up and down. They don't even have shame anymore. Ubuna nana, makako. I go that the one that you were able to stop. He was the one you were able to feed yourself with. The profit that value in your life was the profit you worked for, and you used it. When have somebody dash you money like all these ritualists everywhere now? Dash you money and that money became valuable, became of very good use to you. These people are now our people. They are changing our people. Where are our people? Now, these days, you will not see ladies, young ladies wearing ishago. That's an omen. If you know Igbo culture, young ladies don't wear ishago. It's just like how Orabufulani told us now, Nana Safuze Oji. You know what? N'igwe bụ nwoke ndị be anyị nọ ahụghị savụ ọrụ ọjị tupu ụchụgbakwa before you know it asọva sopele so chai sokanarịkwa gị tutu
ọkwa ka na afụkọ ahụ maka na ọ na anyị apụtaghị na-akwụ okwu na ọ dịka nọma ha na-eko a na-akụkwara ha aka ndị ara mad people everywhere.
These people are not our people. These people are changing us. They are displacing us. Now they know that you are stronger than them physically. What do? They derived another means, a tactful means. Even an abazawa good brain can or good brain can. They can have soon no lobby war. Now it's also brain war. That's how they are killing our, annihilating, wiping our people out in Obinze barracks. All the barracks, military barracks in Biafra land, all the police barracks in Biafra land has become a very dangerous place to enter. Because there you will see organ harvesting going on. People will go in, they won't come out. They themselves in homeland made it go viral. Abomination is going on in our land. And we must stop this. Stop anything Nigeria. Forget their election coming up. Forget Obi and his gang. Obi has become a nightmare and a distraction to us. Okay, one. Santa Webo Obi. I didn't touch Anambra money. I didn't touch Anambra money. You don't come to government house and drink champagne. Meanwhile, he loaded everywhere in his government house with champagne and was selling it out. Can you imagine? Go and find out. It will be exposed. There's part 1, part 2. Peter will be exposed. Go and look for it. The guy is a liar. A liar. A staunch liar. And on I see here I hear me read. You can't do. He said, "I'm down the buying. Something is wrong somewhere. When have they? How? How did he get to that level? Peter B. Our people are being massacred every day. Have you ever heard Peter B say Chakom concerning the killing going on in Biafra land? Have you ever heard Peter B said anything concerning the killings of Biafran Christians?
Never, never. Till tomorrow. Till tomorrow. Till tomorrow.
It's abomination going on. Meanwhile, he's warming up to become the president of the whole Nigeria. You know what? In aspire real high. You know one Peter Obi nwere. Listen, in this emerging sovereign Biafran nation, you must be as white as snow. That's the way Onyendu said it. You must be very white. White as white snow. Like I told you, that you're going to build us a road will not be a campaigning topic. That you're going to give us pipe bomb water because it will have been a basic life amenities the government will have given us since before you even come to campaign. So you really have to really know what you are coming to campaign for. Like I said, number one, we must make sure you must be as white as before you lead in this emerging sovereign Biafran nation. We will see your record, your past records, your report card, we will see it. Know whom you are, that you're not coming to embezzle the money or corrupt our people. Bad leadership is bad governance. Bad leadership is dangerous. So in this emerging Biafran nation, you must be really qualified to be a leader. You understand? You know, those days before they get married, people get married, you know. Before you will a leader in this emerging sovereign Biafran nation. And me kuku eko wani ne nolo ya. Ada ama.
Bam!
You got that? Wani na nolo ya. Awuna ma noro. CEO no. Awuna CEO anoro. 1 million no. Ndị nọ ka nkọ. Ya adụshọ na iwe a na-ekwu tata na-emezuri emezu ma oge luo. And this is also one of the reasons why we must continue and get serious and fund and do anything we can do to support Biafra Republic government in exile on the recognition work they are doing, and also support de facto government in homeland on the restoration work they are doing. In this emerging sovereign Biafran nation, moral instructions will be taught in our schools. We really need to do a whole lot of work on our children. Yesterday also, Onyeka was really crying on, or somebody else was really crying on the way, okay, Zasiebu was really crying on the way our children are being, the way they are coming up. They are turning our children to be radicals. They are turning, Nigeria government is turning our children to become something else. Our children, they have lost conscience, humanity, feelings. How do I say it? You know,
culture na nano udeno ikana udene.
they are removing humanity from. I mean, how do I put this thing? A feeling, a human feeling. And then when they whoop here from our kids. Last time I saw a little boy of 14 years or 13 years. I don't know what he did though. We just pia ego mbute. Mama ebo se pafuta ego. We do the ebe ụmụaka ibia no na ekwenyize ego enu. Let me say it in English. A little baby boy of 13 years old, a Biafran boy. I don't know what he did though. It's such a situation. One will have called the mother and the father and find out what that boy is doing. What is that? This boy carried money everywhere. Where he wanted to copy Obi Kubana them and the Kubana chief priest, how they throw money in the air. This 13 years old boy was just throwing money in the air. This is an omen. This is not us. This is not normal. It's not normal. A little boy. Ebe gosi vute ego na-eke. Ozezu oshio. Obelanga like that. I saw it on a mama patoyi. You see, okay, upon all the things this boy wanted to copy from the big brothers, I mean, or his idol, is only to come to the public and be throwing money in front of his fellow children. Tomorrow, these kids will go and enter armed robbery, will do bad things just to throw money, like he saw his friend yesterday throw money. We have a whole lot of work to do. We have a whole lot of work to do on our kids. Our kids will really be looked up to, because for us to be able to do good job on the children, on the kids coming, that will also guarantee a wonderful nation in future, on Biafra nation. So we want to see, or we will see in our schools, moral instructions being taught like those days. I'm a senior citizen. I experienced moral instructions those days. That moral instruction was really, taking kids' brains to a better position or a better way. Moral instructions. Praying, teaching you a today life way of doing things, and so on. You need to watch that of the Chinese, how they train their kids. They train their kids how to be smart, how to make use of their brain. No, our own is that what Nigeria taught our people is that a little child will pray, oh, afternoon will pray, oh, night will pray, oh. What is that? Eh? I've not said don't pray, oh. Me, I'm a prayerful person. But everything has its own time. Time to pray, time to study, time to learn, time to for moral instructions. There's time for everything. You don't carry the whole time you have and put it only in one thing. A whole 24 good hours. You now put it only for prayers alone. Abba, before you know it, you become a lazy man and a lazy woman. You now take the time you go to work. Like yesterday, I saw one of our sisters in Old Edo State. It was actually crying that the brother went to church. The kid brother went to church, and that every day he goes to church, he doesn't come on time. But that she could pardon the Sunday on. But how about the middle weeks? This boy will go there and stay almost the whole night there. That he will be going home 11, 10. He said, sorry, maybe the prayer stopped at 6 or 7. What would the younger brother be doing? You know, he said they're showing her concern. And they beat the big sister. The pastor in that church beat the girl. What kind of a situation is that? Where you now disrespect your own sister only to respect a man, or you call a man of God that you don't know the way he's being a man of God, if he's really a man of God or a ritualist on the pulpit. It's just like some women, they will see their pastor, they will worship and bow down and call the pastor my godfather and my daddy and everything. Meanwhile, you have a husband in the house you don't care about. You don't even have any one pet name for the husband. I mean, when you see your pastor in the church, your pastor has become a god to you. And you disrespect your husband at home. Biafrans, anya sakwano. Anya san. Imagine sovereign Biafran nation. All this nyama we are seeing in Nigeria, we don't want to see it. From A to Z, we don't want to see it. If you're a pastor, you must pastor well. If you're a member, you must member well. If you're a wife, you must do your work well as a wife in the house. You're a husband, you must do your work well as a husband in the house. In fact, if you're not married, just forget you coming to lead Biafra. Makoyana is possible. Because it's what you have, you give. We have gotten enough of experience from all these single ladies. See what I'm going to do.
Telling you, but please take note that our daddy CEO's hand has been up for a very long time. I don't know if you know, but go ahead.
Okay, go ahead. The CEO, go ahead.
What I just want to
add like I noticed that you didn't notice that, right?
Yeah, in fact, I didn't.
I know, okay. I know.
What I just want to add is we are all saying the same thing. Thank you, 1 million. You see, if you really stand out and you are genuine, you see, even your community, they will bow for you. I'm a living example. You understand? Somebody posted that Obi Kubana being the Weather Southeast Zona coordinator in our platform in my community. Immediately I saw it, and I've gotten the information that this person is Obi Kubana, and I made some comment there. After that comment, everybody started reacting, causing Obi Kubana, causing the person that posted something. You understand? So until you understand the power you have that God has given to you, you are a leader and you have the power to influence your immediate neighborhood. People will be afraid of you.
Exactly.
Nobody will even think of doing you bad because they will be so terrified, because the power you carry, this spirit of Biafra, is a powerful spirit. If you carry it, nobody mess up with you. They will be so afraid of you. As I'm talking to you now, even now the ego of my community is even afraid to come home because I am not the president general, but I have taken over everywhere. When I say something, God honors it. I made it clear that the NNAMDI KANU is my mentor. So nobody argues with me. What I now saw is that all those one Nigerians, they started posting something from our platform, Sony Media. I say, I saw 1, I saw 2, I saw 3, I saw 4, I saw 5. See, when you are doing the thing in a right way, you are not playing double standard. God has a way of, making people favor you, making people see you as a solution to their problem. Nobody will castigate Biafra struggle in my community. That is, I can assure you. even if they are yet to come out to fund, but they respect what I stand for. They respect me for that. Anywhere I go, people respect me for that because I stood my ground. I don't know how to compromise. I know people respect me for that. So that respect is even making me to even want to go more. Please, if you are in this struggle, mean business. Don't play double standard. Don't play double standard, though. You see how God will honor you, God will elevate you. I know after when Biafra is fully actualized, we are going to have a orientation. We are going to have a kind of, making people, because the spirit of Nigeria have messed up a lot of people. They need to have the spirit of Biafra before they can act. For you to contest for any election, you must go through Biafra training. They will train you because what we are expecting is not that kind of Nigeria system. Oh, Nigeria system is rubbish. So we must stand up for the truth, stand on it, no matter the wave, no matter anything that's happening. Don't shift ground, maintain your position. That is the word of our leader. Please, we are winning. We are winning. People should be afraid of you for standing for the truth. Don't compromise, oh, because they want to give you money. If you compromise, you are gone. Thank you very much. I yield.
Thank
Thank,
you.
thank
Yes.
you.
Yeah. You
Thank
said
you very much.
there's a way you said stand your ground. Biafrans must stand their ground. Yes. We must stand our grounds. You understand? This is not the time where you do muchi muchi. No, no, no. Now everything wasn't low. Yeah, because Biafrans must.
Exactly, senior citizen. In
Mm-hmm.
order to support what you just said, when you used to hear American first, so it's also the same thing as Biafra first. So as a patriotic citizen of Biafra, what we are expecting, especially from we the citizens, we must be honest to each other. We must learn to be true. That time our leader Mazda Kanu used to say we must say the truth at all time. That will be our foundation. That will be what we will impart, especially to all these our children that we are giving birth to, because everything about Biafra is not going to look like maybe when for example, when government will tell you that they are going to provide school bus, then when they are coming to, they will now go and look for Tokumbo bus and repaint it, and maybe after they chop the money, scatter the money. Those nonsense. You see that spirit of that evil spirit. If you know you are among those, remove it. These are not what we are expecting. What we are expecting in Biafra, that what we expect, that is why we are saying it now, so that at least we begin to have clue. We begin to have clue to reset, to set our mindset, to understand. Because even though no matter anything, me, I'm not exempted, nobody is perfect. But in Biafra land, when we say yes, yes is yes, even to our children. That is how it is here where I'm living today. If they don't tell lies among themselves, we must learn to. We must build that trust in a truthful foundation among ourselves. This thing is not a joke. It's a very serious issue, because when we can achieve this and pass it to our children, then we'll be able to achieve that beautiful nation that we hope to see. So these are the kind of things, these are the kind of impacts that we should impart within ourselves. Not only within ourselves, we have to pass it to our generations now and our unborn generations to come, so that we'll be able to maintain whatsoever that we have fought for. All these sacrifices. Can you imagine all the sacrifices 1967 to today? So after everything, now we now have our nation. So are we going to have a Biafra where our citizens, or you as a citizen, or you as a government, or maybe you are holding a very important position in Biafran territory and in Biafran land, and you are not truthful. You are not truthful. So those kind of things are not what we are going to expect. So you are not going to come and say maybe because you want to participate in you want to contest for any position or any key post, then you start promising the people things that they have not seen before, and yet you know that is not possible or something like that. So no. So these are not the kind of mindset. So we have to impart and try to build a very truthful foundation among ourselves, so that whenever we say yes, our yes is yes. Just like all this front and back we are having now. If we have had this unity within ourselves, I believe that before now we wouldn't have having all this front and back and all this sabotage and all this infiltration. So for all this kind of experience and all this kind of experience we have embarked in the past and currently now, though by the grace of God it will pass, we will never ever dare to even experience such again. So we have to learn how to build on a very good, on a very truthful foundation. So this is the message that I just want to add to what you just said, because without that truthful foundation among ourselves, then we are not going anywhere. Just like as we are here, nothing like hypocrites, that we are here now, we are all talking about what we are doing, then at the end of the day, then the other person will pass back and say, come, don't you know that I'm a professor, I'm a doctor, don't mind what those people are saying, how much are they, don't worry. No, those kind of things is not going. So when all those things is coming up, then you yourself, you understand that, you know, you cannot be bribed. So we must teach our children, we must teach ourselves that we are unbribable. You know, we cannot be bribed, we cannot be bought, we are unbuyable. So these are the principles that we should be guided with, you know, so that we'll be able to achieve whatsoever that we expect to see in Biafran land. It doesn't really matter whether it is me or anybody, it can be anybody, but these are the kind of mentality, because we understand that for so long we have, you know, find ourselves in some kind of, you know, difficulties, some kind of positions that even we never even thought of to finding ourselves. But now God is returning us to our land. God is restoring our peace. God is trying to restore, you know, joy and those lost, the labors of our forefathers, the labors. All God is about to restore those. So now we have to accept those things, you know, with pure hearts, with pure hearts, truthfulness, and love among ourselves. So then we'll be able to build a very successful nation. So these are the kind of things that I expect each and every one of us, every genuine Biafrans, you know, to have this kind of mindset. So we are not talking about that maybe when Biafra is recognized today, that everything, you know, that you expect or you are imagining in your head will just come up. So it is true, yes, we will get Biafra, but after getting Biafra, we have to learn how to love ourselves. We'll have to learn how to be unbuyable. We have to learn from all these things that we have seen in the past, so that it will not repeat, it will not be able to infiltrate. So if we can be able to maintain and keep that standard, even when we are in our land, then we'll be able to build and set a very good foundation, which will be laid in truth, you know, and in order. So, but if we do not have that composure, that unity, that truthfulness among ourselves, even when we are in our nation, you know, then it will be very, very difficult for us, you know, to achieve that we wish to achieve. So at this point, now that we are separating the shaft from the wheat, thank God that we have a government, and we have a responsible government, and we continue to hold our government, you know, so dearly, and we hold them, you know, accountable and responsible for we, the Biafran people, because we have given them.
Sorry, I touched the wrong place. Sorry, sir. Go on, sir, please. Minister 1 million.
Oh, you did. Oh, by mistake. I thought maybe you wanted to say something, ma.
No.
Okay, no problem. I thought maybe I said something, out of, All right, thank you. So, my people, so these are the kind of mindset, because no matter anything that we are dreaming today, you see the way we all gather here, we all talk. So it don't just end here, but we have to extend it. We have to see this thing beyond the lips. We have to see it deep down in our heart. We have to look back and see our past, the experience, the kind of infiltration, the kind of sabotage. It is so painful that we will never ever allow such to repeat itself again. So because of that, for us to be able to achieve a very good nation, a very successful society, we must learn how to be unbuyable. We must learn how to tell the truth among ourselves at all time. It doesn't really matter whatsoever that is on earth, whether it is gold, whether it is silver, whether it is anything. You see that truth, we must hold it so dearly. Then we will now understand what Chukwukika Biama has prepared for us. Then we will now have the opportunity once again to test this in our life. Yeah, go ahead, senior citizen.
Sorry for interrupting you. I think a lot of examples we also need from is this Japanese. There are a lot of sweet, good stories that are coming from that side. Japan, guys, go Google Japan. A lot of sweet stories concerning that country we don't even know before. You understand? Go on. We have to copy. We have to really look at them also.
So that is why we have a government, my big auntie. That is why we have a government. And you see, these people will not like this government because of how responsible and how transparent they are, because they do not have any clue or understanding about how how a workable society, how it functions. Though they might have the opportunity to test, because all they go to do there is to spend and lavish money that they do not work for. These are the set of criminals that are parading themselves as relevant people in that contraption. And how can you expect people like I and you, or somebody like our leader, NNAMDI KANU, even our past leader, Ojukwu, to succumb to this kind of nuisance and all this kind of nonsense? The reason why these people think that maybe they somehow one way or the other they succeeded in 1967 or this and that is just because maybe majority of us, maybe our fathers, even sometimes if I just look my dad, I just look at us and say, so you people.
I can't hear you again. I didn't stop you this time.
You hear them? Maybe we will
I can't hear
refresh.
you again. 1 million.
We will come back.
You're under attack.